but title why they never chose you, but still can't let you go. Hook, have you ever noticed that some people can't fully commit to you, but they also can't seem to walk away completely? Full script. Have you ever noticed that some people can't fully commit to you, but they also can't seem to walk away completely? They won't call you their partner. They won't make it official, but they still text you at midnight. They still get quiet when you mention seeing someone else. They keep one foot in the door while insisting they're not really coming inside. It's confusing because it doesn't fit into a clean category. If they wanted you, why won't they choose you? And if they didn't, why won't they leave? Here's the hidden truth. Not choosing someone and not wanting to lose them are two completely different things, and a lot of people run on both at once. Think about it like this. Choosing someone means risk. It means being seen, being vulnerable, being accountable if it doesn't work out. Not losing someone requires none of that. It just means keeping the option open, staying close enough to feel wanted, without ever putting anything on the line. This is where things get interesting. People who do this usually aren't doing it to manipulate you, even though it can feel that way. Often, they're avoiding a decision altogether. Committing feels like closing every other door, and for someone who's afraid of regret, afraid of being trapped, or afraid of being hurt again, that feels unbearable. So instead of choosing, they hover. They give just enough to keep you there, and withhold just enough to avoid responsibility. But here's what most people miss. This arrangement isn't actually comfortable for them either. It's just familiar. Half committing lets them avoid the fear of full commitment while still getting the comfort of having someone there. It's not peace. It's avoidance dressed up as convenience. And this is the mistake many people make on the other side of it. They mistake the person's inconsistency for depth. They think, if they didn't care, they'd just leave. But sticking around isn't the same as choosing you. Plenty of people stay in the in-between because it's easier than deciding, not because you're irreplaceable. The surprising part is, this dynamic often creates more attachment in the person waiting than it does in the person hesitating. Uncertainty keeps your mind working overtime, trying to earn a certainty that was never going to come from more effort. The more undefined something is, the more your brain fills in the blanks with hope, and hope is a powerful reason to stay stuck. This is also why people in these situations often report feeling more anxious than they ever did in relationships that were actually secure. It's not because the connection is stronger. It's because the lack of clarity keeps your nervous system on alert, scanning for signs, overanalyzing texts, trying to read meaning into silence. That heightened state can feel a lot like intense attraction, even when what's really happening is just prolonged uncertainty. And this is the mistake many people make when they finally try to leave. They wait for the other person to give them a clean reason to go. But someone who won't choose you is rarely going to hand you an easy exit. The clarity you're looking for from them has to come from you instead. So if someone never fully chose you but still won't let you go completely, understand what that actually means. It doesn't mean you weren't enough. It usually means they were avoiding something in themselves, and you happen to be standing close enough to get caught in it. Letting go of someone like that isn't about proving your worth to them. It's about finally giving yourself the certainty they were never going to offer.